Duggar, you got any comment today? You think 12 years is a fair sentence, sir?
You guys didn't get me 5 years. You wanted.
Welcome back to my channel, Tough Topic, and this is a continuation, part 3 of more destruction of the Duggar family. If you didn't watch the last two videos, part 1 and part 2, be sure to go and watch that. So the good, the bad, and the worst. In September of 2020, the final episode of Counting On aired, and filming came to an immediate halt. Despite JimBob Duggar trying to save the franchise by continuing to film the adult lives of his remaining children, the Discovery Network gets word that there was some shady things going on in Arkansas, and it once again involved the golden child, Josh. So back in November of 2019, Homeland Security Investigation Special Agents Howard Aycock and Gerald Faulkner, they tracked Josh's wholesale motor cars, surveilling his businesses. They watched Josh and 2 other employees arrive at the lot in an RV. A group of 7 agents then came through to start the investigation. Homeland Security workers seized laptops, desktop, computers, and cell phones. What we now know is when agents arrive on the scene, Josh asked the agents, "What is this about? Has someone been downloading underage porn?" Which, in my opinion, is a dead giveaway of guilt. But after a thorough interview between Josh and the 2 agents, everything went back to normal, and when asked about the raid, JimBob responded by telling people that there's actually no investigation and the HSI's team was there because of one of the employees that work at the car lot. So once again, JimBob lied to save reputation. Considering the COVID pandemic started in March of 2020, it really slowed down the process and a lot of work that had to be done in Josh's case, including thorough forensics, witnesses to be gathered, everything. And due to the shutdowns, it came to a halt. So it was an entire 6 months before investigators could even start. Yes, the Duggar family were continuing their day-to-day lives as if nothing ever happened until April 29th of 2021, when he was eventually arrested on 2 charges of CP. One of those counts was for receiving, and another count was for having possession of it. So this entire arrest just shook the whole fundamentalist community, and everyone felt like it was something that the family knew about, but just covering it up. Kind of like how they did before with Josh's infidelity and what he did with his sisters. But Josh was something sneaky, so it was very possible he got away with more than we know. Not to mention he was good with computers as well. But eventually Josh was set to appear in court just a few days after his arrest. People were shocked to hear what the indictments were. He eventually was able to make bail with some pretty strict house arrest rules. Of course, JimBob is able to find a third-party custodian for Josh to live with until trial, Maria and LeCount Reaver. Ironically, their daughter ended up marrying Josh's wife, Anna's brother. Yes, it's all so crazy. But under those strict guidelines, Josh was unable to be around young children, have access to the internet, or a smartphone. Basically, he could only go to church, go to court, and back Still, home. During this bail period, JimBob kept his word of his belief of innocence for Josh and even stated that Josh was being set up. He defended Josh, but at the same time avoided being interviewed and continued being in denial. Be sure to stay tuned for part 4. I don't want you guys to miss out, so like and subscribe. Bye for now.